Joey here from Interior Weather and Wilderness Watchers. It's been a few days of boring in the interior. Not much from the weatherways to talk about, but this weekend brings pattern change. 2 nights ago there was an exceptional solar storm. It was a 10. I mean, it was lighting up out there and popping off. And you know what happened in the BC interior? Overcast, snow. It was just another bland, miserable Monday night. And once again, we seem to miss out on what seemed to be an amazing opportunity for British Columbians to catch the Northern Lights. Well, I did say to people in the group when I posted the image of the Northern Lights predictor that the solar storm is big and it's going to be going on for a while. In fact, even tonight it might get up to 7 out of 10. And the same goes for Thursday and possibly Friday. Saturday might be actually the strongest night in the next, as a new solar storm is coming up. So we might have some 5 to 7 nights in the next few nights where if the sky's clear you're going to catch some of it. But we do know there's a pattern change coming, and that's going to bring us some much clearer skies in through the weekend. It's also going to make things a little bit colder. But woof, and there's that low sitting in there turning counterclockwise, and it's starting to feed in some of this next band of moisture, which will come definitely on Friday, and it's going to be a little bit province-wide. I don't think it's going to be a huge snow story, but what happens often when we have these pattern changes, they kind of happen with these sort of moments of tension between the different systems, right? So you almost know that if you're expecting to see colder weather come in, and there's been sort of a snowy pattern, you can kind of guess there's going to be a bit of a climax to the change here, right? So then we're going to come into the weekend and it's going to start getting sunnier and cooler, maybe some snow on Sunday. But looking at all next work week, you see a pattern where this sort of more Arctic air mass is going to sit on BC heavier and heavier. What's really cool right now is the jet stream is having this effect in the coming days where it's going to sort of splinter off, and it's going to do that in through the United States and up into here. So what's going to happen is you're getting the Chinooks, and it's coming into southern BC, and you'll see even in through the start of this cooler weather and through Saturday and Sunday, during the daytime it'll warm up and then at nighttime cool down. But when we start looking at next week, there'll be some -10 weather night times for some of you in the interior, right? Maybe if you live in the further south regions, you'll get a little lucky and not be so caught up with that. Well, if the Northern Lights do sort of kick off on Saturday and they're looking good, we are in a bit of a pattern of solar storms. The sun has been throwing off quite a bit of geomagnetic energy towards the Earth, so we might see Northern Lights peaking again during that next sort of open but more cool patch when the jet stream is going to be sinking lower below British Columbia, and that cooler air is going to sort of hold on during the week, and we're not going to see very high daytime highs. Eventually this pattern is going to start to work itself out, and we'll get some spring-like weather, maybe like we're kind of seeing right now and in through to the weekend. When this cold pattern starts to change, you know it's going to start changing with precipitation moving in, and that cold is going to be dominating. So you know we're going to have snow days. So what is my predictions? Well, I'm just going with what all the different models are sort of agreeing on. That pattern, though, where we're going to be still not getting that warmer weather we want to see in British Columbia. But that's okay. The weather is what it is. It may also mean that there's not going to be a lot of weather stories once the skies are clear again next week. So just keep hoping. The pattern changes are always good to talk about, and we'll have the news as it's coming up in the next few days. And hopefully if anything major is coming with that snow on Friday, well, of course we'll let you know at Interior Weather and Wilderness Watchers. I just want to thank everyone in the group who sponsors this show and sponsors my channel inadvertently as well. I want to thank Horsefly Realty, horsefly.ca, for paying the bills this month. And subscribe, donate, like, and see you next time.